Hi guys, let's talk about the Vampire Storyteller Bundle in Roll20.
Bevor es losgeht, möchte ich Roll20 danken, dass sie dieses Video gesponsert haben.
Hi guys, I'm Dustin. I'm a German YouTuber and usually I do my videos in German. But today I decided to do an English one because many of you wrote in the comments of my video about the Storyteller Bundle I did a couple of months ago that there is no English version of this, and so I decided to help you out. As you might have noticed, I'm not a native speaker, I only learned English in school, so maybe I mix up some words from British and American English, but I do my very best. But this might be the reason why there are some more cuts than usually in my videos, because sometimes I have to look up the words. As I said, we talk about Vampire the Masquerade in 5th edition Storyteller Bundle. You can see Renegade Game Studios made it for $154.99. This is pretty much money, I think, because it's the price you have to pay for the books, and we are vampire players, so we love our books and we usually have these books, we still have them, so we have to buy them again. And in my opinion, they of course have to put this work inside and have to do all these things to put it on Roll20. Of course this costs time and money, but after that it's on the marketplace and the only thing you have to do is get money. Okay, sometimes they have to rework some things, especially on the character sheet, and they did so in the last month. If I watch back on my last video, there were a couple of things that didn't work very well. But today they work better, but not good. So let's take a look what you get for your money. At first, you get the 3 compendiums, the Vampire Basic set, the Camarilla and the Anarch book. And you get 3 more parts. These are the bundles of the tokens. These are pictures from the books themselves made into round tokens. We can take a sneak peek inside what you get. And as you see, these are the same pictures, just with this red round circle around it. Okay, they are cool, I know. If you just buy the books, you won't get these. You only get them on Roll20, and this is something you get on top maybe if you compare the book price to the Roll20 price. But I'm not pretty sure if you always need them, because Vampire is a storytelling system and most of you, I think, will work without battle maps and other things, maybe with a landing page or something like that. But if you use a landing page, you maybe would like to have handouts and not tokens, so bigger pictures, you know? And if we take a look inside, you get all these tokens, but you don't get them as handouts too. And yeah, this is sad. And if we take a look into the other packages, you see in the Annax sourcebook you only get these, and in the Camarilla sourcebook you only get these. Some more than the Annax, but anyway not super many. Super many? Is this a real word? But anyway, the most important thing is the compendium. Why? Because if you want to use the character sheet, you want to drag and drop things from the compendium into the game, or you want to pull monsters and NPCs and anything else on the table right with a working character sheet. Now let's take a look inside what you really get. So I made up this game and let's watch into the settings. As you can see, when we are down here, you have the character sheet template, Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition by Roll20, and the compendium you get are these 3. They are all activated, and with this we start into the game. So let's see. We will see you won't get any battle maps or anything else, because these are compendiums and art packs and not modules or add-ons, so there is no possibility that there are pre-made battle maps or anything else. You have this start site that is usually always there, and the only thing I put inside is this artwork of another artist, and let's see what you get. You won't get macros, you won't get card games or anything else, sure, because yeah, it's Compendium. As you can see, you won't get characters or handouts or anything because Compendium. So the only thing you get is the Compendium. Now let's see what it gives us. We open up the character sheet of Vamp Irene and we will try out what we can drag and drop into the character sheet to make our life easier. So first things first, what is new since the beginning of this new character sheet, which is newly implemented because of the new Compendium, is we have a front and reverse side. The reverse side didn't work from day one on, and now you can use the STC sheet. This one wasn't implemented when the project started, and you can decide if you have a minor STC or a major STC, what is mainly the same than the PC sheet. And what you get is, the sheet as it is in the books. And now we want to try out what we can do with the Compendium. At first we start with the advantages, and if you drag and drop an advantage, it will show up downside on the right. This is really well working. You see the price of it and the category, the theme and the description, everything here works. So this is pretty nice, and this works with all these, so we could just drag and drop if we want to build our character here. Same with the flaws. The flaws, we take addiction, why ever, and you have the same description. This is pretty nice. Then we can try out what happens if you want to have a clan, and maybe you would say, okay, now here would appear the word of the clan, the name Bruja or whatever, and maybe a description anywhere on the reverse side or whatever, maybe a description of the clan's flaw. What is this, the right English word? Whatever, you know what I mean. But if we do so, we take the Bruja, we drag and drop it here, and you see nothing happens. We have our advantages and our flaws, and we can take a look on the reverse side, and as you see, nothing has happened. Not even the disciplines have appeared, what maybe would have been easy, but well, maybe in one point I can understand why they didn't so, because and they updated it. The disciplines now, if you drag and drop them inside your character sheet, we take animalism here, is shown in this first picture. And now you can decide what abilities you want to have, and we do these, why ever, and finish it. And now you can close this window, and the animalism discipline powers appear. We can click on this plus, and we see the dice pool and the cost and the duration, the description and the system. But as you can see now is that we cannot use the dice pool directly, what wouldn't have been very complicated, I think. I'm a little bit sad that you are not just able to click and the click-clacks roll over the table and you see what you did there. Well, now of course you can get up and put your points in your attributes and your skills, and then you make a skill check of charisma and animal knowledge, and okay, this is nice, but why not directly? Okay, no, it's not that easy to do these things in a character sheet, and it's a lot of work, I know. But if you want me to buy it for $155, well, maybe you should put this effort inside. But anyway, let's take a look inside what else we get. We get the coteries, and the coteries, well, you might think you could just drag and drop them, but there is nothing that will happen if you do so. The coterie type is here and might just have been put there, but as the clan you can't do that. What else do we get? Let's take a look at the items. Usually you should think items, okay, this is easy, drag and drop, they are inside. So let's take this net gun and we drag and drop it, and There is no netgun. Even on the reverse side, there is no netgun, and I don't know why there is no netgun. Why? So, advantages, flaws, and disciplines work. Clans don't work, items don't work, predator types maybe. Let's take a look inside. We take the bagger and pull it here, and no. Okay, maybe it should as predator type here, but no. Or if we do it on this side, no, nothing happens. Even the predator type doesn't work very well. You can look inside the rules if you click on it, but you can't drag and drop it, and I don't know why not. The rules, of course, you can't drag and drop rules into the character sheet. This just makes sense, but yeah, I think, or maybe I would wish for myself that you could do all these things to make it very fast, making characters, because if you buy these books for 155 bucks, you want to save time. You paid money to save time, and this is not what you get here. And the next thing I'm very sad about is what I show you if we take a look on the NPCs. But you don't really get what you think you would get if you use Roll20, especially if you play other systems. So let's take the bear. We take the bear here, and as you can see, it opens up. We have this description here in the bio and info of the bear. And if we take a look into the character sheet, it's empty. Why is it empty? What did they think when they decided not to use the PC sheet or the STC sheet to do these basic infos into a character sheet so that you can use it and roll the dice with it? Why not? And it's not just a problem of the bear. If you take a look on the clergy, we have a picture of him, so maybe here might be more. But if you take a look into the character sheet, you see it's empty too. And I don't know why it's empty too. It's in the STC sheet empty, in the major STC it's empty. It's just empty. They just didn't do it. And this is a problem from day one, because there was no STC sheet before, and maybe they decided not to do it, but why didn't they rework and overwork it till today? Because now it's there. I think 155 bucks is a lot of money. Most products are cheaper because the company behind doesn't have to do anything else than getting the money from Roll20 after they did it once. And I know out of my experience they had to do something with the character sheet, but they didn't do very much. They just implemented these STC sheets, and yeah, that's it. And I don't know why they didn't fix this, because this is the major part why I buy things on the marketplace of Roll20. I pay money to save my time in preparation. And here you, well, don't really save much time. Yeah, you save the time to implement the advantages and the flaws and maybe the disciplines. But you can't use it directly. You just have to work around here what you have to do on your own. And all these things, what would make it much faster, not all the things, but many of the things are not working. And this thing about the NPCs, I really don't get it. Why would you do this just to put it into the bio and info? Why don't into the character sheet to use it directly in this way? I can't use it. I have a not really nice token of a bear and a description, but I don't need this as an NPC. I could just look it up in the rules, and if I write bear, I see the bear and bear pack, and on this way I will see the same. If you are a vampire player who is just playing online, it's nice. Buy these books on Roll20 if you want to use it. If you would like to use other VTTs, it doesn't really matter because it's a storytelling system. What VTT you use, who cares? And here you get it. And it's nice that they did it at last. Very late. But they did it. And yeah, you can decide to buy these instead of buying the books. But I think the advantage of buying it in Roll20 isn't worth 155 bucks if you still have the books. Maybe Renegade Games will update these things, these flaws, I think, and maybe we have luck that this will be a big advantage in the future. But if you ask me, I wouldn't buy it at this point for this price because, yeah, it's not really worth it. If it would be the half price, I would say I'm totally cool with it, because it would be an easy way to get the people into the system and into Vampire. So we would get new Vampire players by this. But who will buy it for 155 bucks if he doesn't know what he gets? And well, if you know what you get, you still have the rule books, and then you don't really need it, right? I hope this review was helpful. If you are interested in other videos of mine, you can take a look inside my channel and just write in the comments what videos you want me to do in English again. Thank you for listening and for your time. Have a nice day and great adventures.